Hey everybody, it's Razzie_Dazzy here. I am sweating. Yeah, so we're gonna play a little bit more of the Stanley parable. Why? Is because I want to, and I got some plans for the next video. For tomorrow. But, anyway, the post that I showed, yeah, I have a friend from my art program. They need a little help for their YouTube, so I did leave a link in my community. I left a link to their YouTube channel on my community, so please subscribe to them. Because they need help. Okay, so it's 8:59. Ah, 8:59. Your favorite time of the day? Oh, of course. You simply not reset giving. You couldn't simply not resist giving me the correct time again. After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now, I'm curious how accurate 8:59 p.m. is. Let's use another selection I found out. What? How? You know I can't just say right regardless of, I don't know that word. I have some of the clock. I haven't. Wait, did I turn up the volume? Hold on. I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you. How I like things to how you like to be how you like things to be set. It's good. Collect data. I wish we had more cylinders, but we have gone through the cylinders. I have. Oh, sliders. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys something. Guess what I got? Danganronpa, another episode. Well, Ultra Despair Girls, Danganronpa, another episode. You could tell on the time that 2 hours ago I already played it. So I might play this for myself, and I'm also playing this for myself. I'm playing this for myself. This one, I don't know about that one. But anyway, perhaps I can invent some new cylinders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let's wipe the completely new one up. I should be ready for the next time you boot up the game. To be honest, I just like setting this time because I want to know what happens in the game. But I am going to turn on my air conditioner because I am blazing in my room. But also, still, you guys can subscribe to him. Well, to them. Instead, but don't forget to subscribe to me. We both need help. It never ends. It never ends.
This is the story of a man.
Yeah, I skipped it. I don't care.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Save the new
Perhaps
content?
he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I see the door. The new content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
I have something planned, but we are gonna play some of it in order tomorrow. So, we are going to play Danganronpa this time.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable, and
we are going to play the game this time. So, yeah.
About how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions?
Not really.
Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
Narrator, ye
Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Not
really. The Stanley Parable is a Stanley Parable. It doesn't matter what you put in it. It will still be fun.
To be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be. But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Sorry, I'm eating pretzels. Hold on. Taste the sequel, that's funny.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Oh, does this say the Stanley Parable? This looks like a more revamped office place, but I don't like it. It's too office-y. Wait, can I go this? Oh, I want to jump over there. I want to go into the void. This way. New features. Oh, he even has seats over here. Is this thing running? Why would you have this running? Also, how the hell did you guys even get it in here in the first place? I want to jump in there. What the?
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Bucket. Wait, the new mugs. Oh, it just says Stanley Parable too. Ah, old cold drinks. Taste. Name. Hi. Oh, there's like a lot of rooms around here. What the? Wait, I want to see this. They have merch. Let me see the merch. I want to go over there. Let me see it more. I can't read all that. I'm trying to read, but it's hard. I want to jump over there. I can't see it from afar. Huh, is that what our model looks like? It's kind of creepy. Oh, I think that's the new feature. I don't want to try that yet. Collectibles. Where are the collectibles? Huh. Wait. Content. Collect them all. You can find them.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a
Wait,
real
they just
video
locked
game.
me in here?
In the
Great.
Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for
Let me
collecting
out.
all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
What is with this occult shit? It's ridiculous. Oh, that doesn't look creepy at all. Good. Why does our character look so depressed? Well, that wasn't creepy at all.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Oh, shut up. Free easy trophy? Where? Give me the free easy trophy.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding.
I'm doing it so I can piss them off.
We hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Wait a minute. Is that actually true? Is there like an actual test? Is there an actual like trophy in the game that is broken?
What else? What other exhibits have we
that's
seen
actually.
yet?
Wait, if that's true, oh damn. Oh.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. Oh wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Why do we need amounts of jumping? Can we just jump freely? Oh, I don't want to go in there. Well, not yet. Setting world. Okay, we went here. So now, let's go over. Oh, wait, what's over here?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
God. Wait, what does that say? Get well someday?
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, Stepniece, it is.
What?
Or actually,
Is that what it
maybe
said?
I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Okay. There's way too much stuff in here. I just need to look around. Wait, is that red button real? Oh, I was hoping that was real. That's terrifying.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Wait,
so with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Okay, I might have to edit this because if this actually puts out my real name, I'm done. Hold on.
Now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final...
That almost scared me. It just says Jim.
Game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along.
I'm Jim.
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind.
I kind of miss the skip button now. But I really don't want that to happen again.
Forget whoever you are and simply become a person named Jim.
Shut up!
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim.
It would be funny if it was
Jim,
Jeff.
Watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it, Jim? Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again.
Slide
and
back.
This time, let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I work very hard on?
Okay, I'm going to do it again.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says, but no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No!
Jim.
No! Give it back! I wish I could jump. Oh, freedom! Wait. Oh, that's just a straight up white void. That actually kind of scared me a little bit.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I created here.
Okay, we already looked around here. Did we look over here? No. We're good.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic
Isn't that the whole point of this game? It's literally a fourth wall simulator. The game knows what you're doing.
sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
I want to
As long
throw
as
the
you hold
bucket.
on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass
Give me the damn bucket.
that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
My bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I'm gonna take a picture with my bucket.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Nah, I just want to see if I got everything. Also, I don't like the fact that they put black voids, because that literally scares the heck out of me. What's over here? Seriously. Oh.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of.
Oh, that
It's never
actually
been done
scared
before in
me.
a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling.
What the Oh, that's me. That is so terrifying.
You
I
can
don't
fall
like
until the
falling
end
in
of
a
time
hole.
if
That's
you like.
literally my
A
worst
stunning leap forward
nightmare.
for video games is a medium.
Oh, let's go! I want to get
You
out!
see, isn't it wonderful? One of
I
my
wanna get
more
out!
ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then,
Help
since
me!
you've
I
gotten
want
to
to
see
get out! I
the
want to get out! I want
infinite...
to get out! No. That is literally my fear. That is my fear. I don't want to be here. That's my fear. I don't like infinite holes. Like, that's the only thing that I was afraid. That's the only thing that I'm afraid of. Well, some things that I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of playing Xenoblade. Don't ask me why, but I'm just afraid.
Oh, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
least I got my support bucket with me. My emotional support bucket. Okay, let's go in here, because I've been very curious what's in here. Oh. Let's go back into the hole. Because I think we just did everything. I think, like, the hole will be the only thing that'll give us, like... He ain't saying anything, so hold on.
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know.
Yes. Yes, I do.
What else there is to say, Stanley? It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you.
Here?
I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know. I told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep if...
Not me, but... Still.
Enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem.
Don't be pissy at me.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this...
Only you. Only you're the one that said something mean.
Behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite. If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Let's enjoy hell. I want to see in here. There's like a lot of cigarettes.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal.
That's what she said.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Oh, Rigosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing, then... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length.
Okay.
Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lies. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh,
It feels
who
like
am
I'm
I to
in...
judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
I can't get out,
sure?
dummy.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be a...
You're the one that made the hole. What the hell?
Away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
You too. Idiot. Let me out! I can't jump! Are we literally gonna stay here? Oh, of course they're gonna play some ambience music, making it feel like a horror game. What the I swear, this game is so freaking weird, but I love it. Why is it playing that kind of music? That's freaky. Let me teleport, please! I don't want to be in here! What did I do? Press to change your position. What the hell? Oh, that's creepy. That's actually kind of creepy. What the hell is going on? This is kind of creepy. Oh, we're changing the color of the lighting. What is this changing? What the what am I? What am I? What the hell? Okay, now it feels like I'm playing an acid trip. Okay. What? Wait, I want to see this character. Change my reality?
Stanley? 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 Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I...
What the Okay. What is my reality? I don't know. I feel like the developers, were high when they made this. Like, what the hell?
just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the whole.
Weren't you mad at me? You left me stupid? I'm sorry. I had to drift off to LSD land or something.
From the looks of things, you and I will have
Get
many,
me the
many
hell
years
out of
here
this
in
hole.
this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Is it doing it again? What? It never ends. It never ends.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Wait, is the jump button still works? Hold up. I want my jump button back. Wait, did he fix the achievement? I want to see. Let me see if I can get an achievement for holiness. The new features. What does he want me to do? Wait, can I get a new bucket? No, I can't. How do I get out of here? Wait, I don't want to go in there. That freaks me out. Oh, they got rid of the hole. What? I don't know where the heck am I supposed to go. Exit, jump circle. It's over here. I haven't gone over here.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yeah, oh, that's kind of creepy. I swear, I feel like I'm in a liminal space. Can I jump in there?
What do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay, are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this.
Dude, just give up. Just give up. Give up.
Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of
How
the
about you
first
make a sequel
game.
for
I wanted
me?
fans to...
Make a sequel for me. And also, I'm still not over the fact that he said that this game is compared to Persona 3. This game is not even remotely like Persona 3.
love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
Are we going through the mind of a very depressing... Are we going through the mind of, like, a developer that is losing their mind?
Very good. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
It never ends. It never ends. Yeah, this doesn't look creepy at all. This doesn't look creepy at all. This doesn't look like there's gonna be a giant eyeball peeking out in the hallway. This doesn't look like something creepy.
This is the story of a man.
I will skip you no matter what. I don't care.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley picked up the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
And we're going to left.
This was not the direct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Oh, I was
this
hoping
better
that
than
he
the
would
meeting
have
room?
to taste it.
Yes.
Oh, that's creepy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Wait,
decided to
where's
go
my
to the meeting
bucket?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
We're
But
just gonna
Stanley
skip
had
all
felt
this
the bucket
dialogue
calling
by
to him,
walking.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
Where is the taste the sequel? Where is the taste the sequel? Where is the taste the sequel drink? I want to taste the sequel.
How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I always wanted to go in here, so it's fine.
Oh, good Stanley, I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What the?
You see,
What the hell? Why is there a giant cutout of a baby?
your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much.
Why is there a
bucket
baby?
You're carrying around
Why is there a baby and a mannequin?
and everywhere.
The what is going
isn't
on?
Even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content.
Oh, even the computer's concerned about me. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do with you, computer? Throw you out.
We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from
even the pencil sharpener.
The first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel.
Even the Broom Closet is
they
concerned
want more
about
of their
me.
favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it. Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Okay.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Excuse me? How dare you?
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content.
Do it for the fans. Do it for the fans.
Exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
I ain't giving up my dang bucket.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket. And
no.
Then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No. I'm keeping my bucket. It's the only thing that will keep me sane. No, I want to leave.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I
We'll
don't
run
know
around
what the bucket
circles.
destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it
Is that
knows.
button? No.
That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
Why?
Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire
Why
to
is
crush
everything
buckets
shaking?
is so densely loaded with complexity
I have no idea what he's saying.
and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable
Let it get pissed off. I don't care.
characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and
Yo. What the? What is going on? What is going on?
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
What's going on? It never ends. It never ends. Oh, we still got the balloon.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. "No," said the bucket. "Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift."
Oh, there it is! It's that room that I've been looking for. I really want to go down there. I need to see it.
"Good," said the bucket. But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Wow.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Okay, let's go to the
Stanley
left.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked
Let's play it
upstairs to the
normally
boss's
with
office.
the bucket, and then we can play it not normally. Wait. When is that door gonna open?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
2, 8. Wait, that's a 9.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
5.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation. We found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines. The elevator raced downward. plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death. The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
I do not care. It never ends, it never ends.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
British life?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death. It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Oh, did everything change? Oh.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Wait, there's another room in there. I want to see. That's an old-looking bucket. Yes. Is this literally giving us bucket facts? That's actually kind of funny.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
I want to get over there.
It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Let me get over there. Stop putting rooms that I can't get into. Oh.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Oh, we're just
Let
gonna...
Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Okay. It never ends. It never ends.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it here for now. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Anyway, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to the channel. We're going to play Danganronpa tomorrow. But also, don't forget to subscribe to my friend's YouTube channel. I'm gonna link their YouTube channel in the description. Anyway, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to the channel. Bye!